Hello, everyone.
Why, hello there.
It is Sid and V.
With Judicious Mockery.
And we are here with a Let's Play of Master Detective Archives Rain Code. Time for our first non-Nancy Drew game on the channel.
Spike Chunsoft has me in their grasp again.
Once again. So, for background, I don't know if we've really talked about this much, but Sid and I are both huge Danganronpa fans.
Yeah, we got really deep in the paint.
We really, both of us, I discovered it first, and then I was telling Sid about it, and then we started playing through the games together, and both of us immediately were just full head over heels addicted.
Full-fledged, took over our lives.
We've played all the games, we've watched the animes, we've read like the books and the graphic novels and all the stuff.
Oh yeah.
But then this game came out last year in 2023, and I played through it and loved it. It was a great return to the sort of Danganronpa vibe. Even the music on this title screen just has such Danganronpa feels to it. And
I was really eager to play it, but we decided that we were going to wait and play it as part of this channel because I would be blind to it. But we had previously started with some of the Nancy Drew games, wanted to get to kind of a pause point there. And here we are. So, unlike with the Nancy Drew games, kind of, as it's probably obvious by what we just said, I am not blind to this. Right.
Sid is blind to this.
Right.
Unlike with the Nancy Drew games, though, I played this pretty recently. Like, it wasn't like I was like, oh, Sid, I played this when I was a child.
Yeah, it's not like the nostalgia.
Like, I played this, like, a couple months ago. So I still remember, like,
a lot of it.
Pretty much all. And I think I've actually, since then, also watched a playthrough of it.
Also, V just has, like, a steel trap memory.
I do remember a lot.
And I don't.
And so
even replays for me are not going to be with the same sort of vividness.
Exactly. So I'm not really going to be, doing much in the way of, unless like Sid needs help, like not really doing much in the way of helping out with solving like particular puzzles or not really, puzzles, but, helping with the answering questions as we go through the flow of the game.
Right.
To the extent that, Sid is ever stuck on something and needs help, I'll be there for that. But most of the time, I'm just going to be here for commentary and enjoying seeing Sid's first experience with this.
All eyes on me, struggling through whatever this game throws at me.
Exactly, but it'll be great. It'll be a great time. So
sorry in advance for being dumb sometimes.
It'll be good. Without further ado,
let's ride.
Let's ride.
New game. My personal theory is every game is a dating sim, so I can't wait to figure out how that plays into this.
Yes, that is Sid's philosophy towards gaming.
100%. And I do mean every game. Okay.
What is this book?
Yeah, right. We're getting weird off the bat.
Oh, I mean, you have to. You can't have a Kodaka game without weird off the bat.
Truly. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, look, a human. It's been a while.
Me.
Anyway, that was a good nap. I nearly slept through the whole thing.
You're adorable.
Let's see.
Little blob.
Wait, there's something I have to do first.
Is it give me a little kiss?
Okay, human, listen up. First, I'll have you select your difficulty. Choose wisely. Complain about it later, and I'll boom kill ya.
Not a boom kill.
Boom kill.
Please no.
Display the options.
You better pick right or you're gonna get boom killed.
What do we think?
I don't know. What do you think?
Troublesome sounds fun. I think we played on mean for Danganronpa.
Yes. So for Danganronpa, they had 3 levels of difficulty. They had, I believe it was gentle, kind, and mean.
And mean
maybe
was
it was
not
kind, normal, and mean or something. Mean was definitely like the hardest difficulty.
But mean was not. Mean was very feasible for us.
Yes. Unlike, like when I'm playing like action games, I like to play them on easier difficulties. I like feeling really powerful.
Right.
For like Danganronpa type games or like visual novel, like puzzly type games, playing it on a harder difficulty is much more feasible.
So what do you think?
I think you should go with whatever your soul is telling you.
So my instinct is to do mean again, but I don't want, if you think that this is considerably more difficult, I don't want to get in a spot where it's frustrating or not entertaining.
I think...
So I'm actually going to rely on your judgment.
I think that you should follow your heart here. That's what I think.
Is it editable through the game if it gets too difficult?
I can't actually answer that question.
But you don't think this is going to be a horrible mistake?
All I can say is that you should do whatever feels right to you.
Let's try.
Oh, you sure about that? Don't say I didn't warn you. You want to know what difficulty that is? The one you selected is how difficult yours truly will be on you. I'll be as difficult with you as you wish, so I hope you're ready. Though, to be honest, it's all the same no matter what you pick.
Oh!
I'm your lenient, mean, troublesome, adorable partner.
Cute!
That's the joke of it.
That's
Are you
hilarious.
ready? Do you want to start for real? Do you seriously want to start? Seriously? For real?
For reals?
Is this a voice actress I should recognize?
No. This is... I think this is like an Indian voice actress, but she does sound very familiar, and I remember looking her up when I started playing this, and I don't think that she's either not been in a lot in general or just not been in stuff that I like would know her from.
Interesting.
But I will say, now that we're past the difficulty thing, this game is generally thought of as on the easier side, especially compared to like Danganronpa. That was actually sort of a little bit of a complaint that some people had about it. They felt it was a little too easy.
Sure.
But that was sort of when Kodaka was making this game, he specifically wanted to design it to be kind of more approachable for people that might not be as familiar with murder mystery, visual novel type experiences. So let's start for real.
Guess you're really here for it.
Yeah, we are.
Sounds like you're just dying to solve some mysteries.
That's what they say about me.
You just can't wait to go on adventures with me, right?
It's all about the blob.
Humans are so weird.
That's true.
Well, let's get this started. It's time to embark on my lovely, thrilling, wonderful, mystery-solving adventure. Let's go!
And away we go.
Let me ask, V, do you know when we're going to break episodes here? Are there like plot points that you were hoping to get to?
That's a good question.
Should I be timing us?
Yeah, we didn't really plan that out.
Well,
Chapter
anyway.
0, Massacre on the Amaterasu Express. Yeah, we should be time. I can keep track of timing since you're playing through this time.
Thank you.
And I will do that.
Thank you so much.
I'll be right back.
Just gonna check in. Okay, immediate visual appeal. Look at this stunner.
Ow.
And we're up.
What's going on?
You don't like having books fall on you?
Wait. Huh? Where am I?
Now this voice actor you should recognize.
Ow.
Too busy looking at the shoes.
They are really nice shoes.
Who? What?
It's our blob friend. Look at those, like, neon Skechers he's wearing.
No clue what my name is.
Not a clue.
Oh,
Why? How? I can't remember anything. Does that mean...
Not a single thing. It can't be a Kodaka game unless there's at least one character that has amnesia.
Is this Makoto?
Not Makoto.
Do I have... what was it called? Amnesia?
You do. Well done, pal.
All right, calm down. Take a deep breath. Dang it! I can't remember anything.
The music is giving me Danganronpa.
It's such like the
There's something
vibe.
distinct.
The vibe of this game is so Danganronpa.
Yeah. And that to me is just familiar and comforting.
It's just it's like I'm a big fan of doing a little bit of a shout out here, Nico B, who's another YouTuber, and I watched Nico's playthrough of this, and he's big because he's big for having played Danganronpa games on his channel originally, and when he played this game, he was like, it just feels like being home.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really just
Where
such a
am
comforting vibe.
Who am I? Why can't I remember?
Inside your pocket.
Who said that?
Huh?
What blob said that?
Check your belongings.
Who's there?
I like how she's just talking weird on purpose.
Yeah.
Am I hearing things too?
Yes. You're
I lost
hallucinating.
my memories and now I'm hearing things. What's going on?
I'd be worried too.
I would definitely be concerned.
Ah.
Ow, another book.
The vibration.
That's tough.
The vibration.
Oh, yeah.
really spooked me.
Oh, what now? I can't catch a break.
Do you have another guess over the voice?
Not yet.
I will tell you, this is someone who was in 2 different Danganronpa games. They played 2 different characters,
Right,
I should
right,
clarify,
right.
not a character that was in multiple games.
Sure.
Check my belongings. Huh. An envelope?
An envelope? It's your taxes. Congratulations.
Can you imagine?
Could you imagine if you had amnesia and you check your envelope and there's taxes?
Notice. World Detective Organization Human Resources.
That's a cool organization.
It is a cool organization.
Dear Yuma KOKOHEAD.
We got
you
a
are hereby
name.
dispatched to the Special Autonomous Zone of Kanai Ward.
Yuma KOKOHEAD.
Dispatch duration indefinite. Use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaterasu Express to Kanai Ward. Rendezvous with the master detectives on site. Upon arrival, proceed to the Nocturnal Detective Agency, World Detective Organization, Kanai Ward Branch. There you will receive further instructions. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world. Yuma KOKOHEAD? That's my name? Thinking on it, I guess that sounds right.
I feel like you could say anything and he would be like,
It literally, like, it could.
that sounds right.
You could be like, your name is Dum Dum McDum Head.
I'd be like, oh, that's nice.
That could be it.
I think I can remember that.
That's right. I finally remember. My name is Yuma. I'm Yuma KOKOHEAD.
Could you imagine having amnesia and finding out that your name is Yuma KOKOHEAD?
That's really nice. Ooh.
Oh, we got a splash screen. Look at that pose.
Look at him.
That's such a detective pose.
But what's this about a World Detective Organization?
What could it be?
It sounds
What
significant.
could the role of a world detective
Am
organization
I a
be?
part of it? If that's the case...
They actually own the largest network of food trucks.
Oh, okay. Any particular kind of food truck?
It ranges.
It ranges. That makes sense. That's the mystery.
Am I a detective?
No.
You're a food truck
Don't
owner.
be silly.
I guess these kind of look like a detective's clothes.
God, his kicks are so eye-catching.
Yeah, they are entrancing.
It seems I was supposed to get on a train. Or at least, I think so. Master detectives? Am I one of them?
Seems like maybe, my
Could there
man.
be someone who knows me on the train? Here's
He's
the
really
ticket.
he's really
Let's check the
using
schedule.
that master detecting skills right now.
Hey, it's almost time.
Gotta go.
Well, I should get on that train.
Gotta
I'll
blast.
find out more about myself if I meet someone who knows me.
That's the easiest way to learn about yourself.
It is. That's true.
Attention!
Ooh.
All right. Okay.
Basic controls. Rock around. Rock around.
Rock around.
Explore the room. Move the camera around. So camera sure. Inspect.
Oh,
Examination marker.
now to write this down.
Fast forward and auto advance through dialogue. Cinematics can be skipped.
Now something that
Gotta
you'll.
stay in that
Oh
detective
well, no, we
mindset.
gotta go through this first.
Too late. Detective points by conducting detective activities. Okay.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Earning DP increases the detective rank.
Dick points.
Maybe something cool will happen when the rank goes up.
If you get enough dick points.
All right. Icons on the mini map mark the next objective and/or people to talk with.
Look at that.
Okay. All right. May
Now
I
you
practice?
you will notice that unlike a Danganronpa game, you can just move around.
That's kind of fun.
You can just walk around. It's a 3D environment.
So I just have to go up. Okay, like I can inspect the back of the room. I can inspect the shelf with umbrellas.
Why are there so many umbrellas? The label reads, Lost Items Temporary Storage.
Lits.
Lits.
It's lits. Absolutely.
You got
And
some
if
detective points.
If I look at the same thing, it just gives me.
Yeah, it just gives you some like generic dialogue. It just says it again, yeah.
There are lots of umbrellas bunched together. An attached piece of paper reads Lost Item Temporary Storage. Why are there so many umbrellas? Do they sell them here? No, it doesn't seem that way. All right, so I'm kind of going for look at each thing once.
Exactly.
A toy robot? It looks sturdy. The label says Lost Items.
I would like to take the toy robot.
Can it be my toy robot now?
Ugh,
I will claim it.
lame.
Don't go to the door yet.
No,
That'll have you
I
exit.
want to look at. Oh,
Cardboard box.
This is...
there's a cardboard box here. I can peek inside through the hole, but it's too dark to make anything out. Plus
Look at-
10 detective.
Look at you detecting.
There's something in the back, but I can't get through with all the things in the way. Stuff might fall if I try to move it. I better not go back there. Ah, coward. All right, that should be it, right?
That is it for this room, I believe. Okay, so do you have another guess for his voice actor?
It's giving Leon a little.
Oh wait, there. I think there was another thing. Hold on, turn around.
Cardboard box, back of the room.
Straight in
umbrellas,
front of you. The books.
Books. Items
Bags,
scattered.
hats, and books. A lot of stuff has been placed here.
Okay, that's it. You were saying what?
It's giving Leon. Oh,
Oh, and a hand mirror. I think I
see
missed this when I
myself.
played.
I'm still not used to this.
get on my level.
Yeah, you're just better than me. Wow, you
Rank
ranked
up!
You ranked up before even leaving the first room. That's impressive.
I wish I could jump.
Yeah, you can't jump.
Is Leon incorrect?
Leon is incorrect. Voices one character from the first Danganronpa game and one character from V3. And you hate one of the characters that he voices.
Hifumi?
It is Hifumi.
Ah, I feel like I knew that fact at one point.
It's Hifumi, and then
I get it. The place where I was sleeping was in fact...
do you know the other character he voices in V3?
Is it Kaito?
Keebo.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Okay, it's giving me more Keebo than it is
It
Hifumi.
definitely gives much more Keebo vibes than Hifumi. Where were you possibly? Which of these three things were you
Very
possibly
evidently
sleeping
lost
in?
and found.
I've been sleeping in a station's lost and found section.
Guys,
Why?
everyone, I'd like to take a moment.
Round of
Everyone,
applause.
please give a round of applause
Round of
to
applause.
Sid for successfully solving the first puzzle of this game.
First puzzle solved.
But why was I sleeping here?
Actually, the first puzzle was who was the voice actor.
That's true.
Failed.
You
Second
failed
puzzle,
that,
where
you
was I
failed
sleeping?
That puzzle.
Solved.
Did I faint? Or was I attacked? If so, then who did it?
Attention passengers departing this station direct to Kanai Ward on the Amaterasu Express. Please
That's me.
board immediately.
That's
the train
me.
will depart soon.
Gotta go.
I have to get on that train. I better hurry.
The game
Run, run,
actually
run.
doesn't. You just fail the game if you don't, I imagine.
There was actually one other thing you could have inspected in that room, and if you did, you would have taken too much time, and you would have lost the game. That's it. Game over. And it actually, if you do that, it deletes the game from your Switch.
And the actual Switch does explode.
It does. It's really
It's
unfortunate.
a huge, and you think, oh, they should have warned me, but they did. It was in the warning labels, and you bought the game anyway.
Yeah. It's on you. Look at him running. Look at this 3D cutscene.
This little robot's got places to be.
Look at this budget.
This is Keebo 2.0, just more advanced.
It really is. Like
This is just a better robot.
Yuma
but
does
absolutely a
Yuma
robot.
does seriously give me Keebo vibes.
Yeah. All right, that's canon.
He's just a better robot.
Oh, made it in time.
He's
Look
a
at
more
you.
human-seeming robot, but a robot nonetheless.
I mean, Keebo seems pretty human, honestly.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that he never answered Kokichi's question about whether he has a dick.
And KOKOHEAD, Yuma KOKOHEAD, is extremely human appearing. Unfortunately, they did allow him to choose his own name, and he chose the name KOKOHEAD, which is the thing that makes him seem most like a robot. You're like, that's not
That's where he
okay."
failed the human test.
Thank you for choosing the Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward.
You know I love train media.
Train media, I know that one of your favorite things is Murder on the Orient Express.
That is an exception. I hate that movie.
Our train utilizes Amaterasu Corporation's state-of-the-art technology for an automated, safe, and comfortable service. There is no crew aboard the train. Thank you for your understanding and support.
Not a single crew.
Well,
Automatic? So nobody's driving this thing.
my fellow robots can be so advanced. Interesting.
Yuma
This
is
train
fascinated.
has 5 cars. It will operate non-stop to its destination. Food and beverages are available in Car 2. Restrooms are available in Car 1 and Car 5. In case of an emergency, visit the backup control room in Car 3 and contact Control Headquarters via the intercom.
I'm sure that won't be important.
No, why would that be
We
important?
hope you enjoy your trip aboard the Amaterasu Express on your journey to Kanai Ward.
If there's one thing that we
So there
know,
are 5 cars. This must be car 1 at the front.
if there's one thing we know about murder mystery media and the, Kodaka, Danganronpa type games in particular, it's that there are lots of inconsequential, non-important pieces of information shared at any given point in time.
And you're just, a lot of times you'll think to yourself, when will this come into play? And,
And
it
it
just never
doesn't.
will.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's never
I'd
relevant.
better find the other detectives and meet up with them.
All right, go ahead.
If we use this,
Notebook.
Notebook menu. When info gets updated, we mark with a new marker.
yo, check.
In case files, you can see an outline of the ongoing case and next objective.
Whoa, this stuff's vital.
In save/load file, current progress can be saved, or the game can be started from saved data. How convenient this modern world is.
So convenient.
You definitely want to remember this.
You can save whenever Master is able to walk around freely. Is that me?
Yes.
Cute. But there are some exceptions, so be careful.
And that's a wrap.
In options, game settings can be adjusted. Is there anything I want to adjust in options?
I
right?
don't think there's anything that needs to be adjusted now.
Seems fine. All right.
All right.
We're gonna walk
KOKOHEAD.
around and inspect.
Got to inspect all the things. It's
There's a
critical.
warning on the door. Please keep your hands clear of the doors. For your safety, doors will remain locked while the train is in motion.
Do you see the warning right there on the door?
Got another locked door situation.
Locked doors.
Although we can't see through the windows, so that's good.
That's true. Yes. And look at the mountain out there.
And
look
there's-
at that scenery we got.
I'll say there's a non-threatening reason why we cannot open the doors. in
That
this
is true.
game.
Yes, it's not like we've been locked in
To a school, perhaps,
or school.
set on an island.
an island. What if this entire game took place on this train?
I, until now, was convinced it might.
It's a map of the train. The first and last cars can control the train. The rest are passenger cars.
Except the backup control room in 3.
Yeah, so we got first car, main control rooms, dining car, backup
Restrooms
control
on 1
room.
and 5. Dining on 2. Backup control room on 3.
4 is
Nothing
just
on 4.
normal passenger. And then 5 is like 1.
It won't open. I guess that's obvious. And this is the front car. The nose of the train is just beyond
The
it.
Oops,
train knows.
bye.
If it opened, I could fall off. It says main control room A. The door's locked. It won't open. There's a driver's seat inside, but no one's there.
It's just your
The
fellow
machine
robot
appears to be
friends.
functioning. That must be the automatic operation device.
The machine like you.
Except it has a better name.
Yeah. Its name isn't KOKOHEAD. Idiot. Quick restroom break?
Yeah, always.
Sure.
There's a sink and toilet inside. This must be the restroom.
True. Good job.
There's no one inside it right now.
He's never seen a restroom because he's
No.
a robot.
That's
May I?
that prime robot object detection he's doing there. Look at that perfectly actual mirroring mirror that the Switch has rendered out for us.
I could see my reflection in the perfectly polished mirror.
Yep, see it? It's right there on the screen.
I'm still not used to it with my new fake flesh body. Is that really my face?
Apparently.
He wasn't programmed to have memories. The restroom window looks fixed in place, so it can't be opened. I don't see any of the detectives through the window. Why would they be outside? I have to move on.
Just running alongside the train.
Oh, is this supposed to be a physical challenge? I, a robot, will excel. He brings out his jets.
Excuse me.
Hello? Anyone here?
Hey, what are you doing?
I guess there's no one here.
No,
That's a
I'm
weird
here.
thing to do in the restroom.
It is a
It's
weird
his
thing to do
first
in the
restroom
restroom.
experience. Well, be gracious, but good
Don't
Lord.
go into the restroom and ask, is anyone
Don't.
there?
God, stop. You're being weird. You're being so robot. Robot.
Robot.
Robot.
I see a clean-looking bed.
Infirmary.
This is probably the infirmary.
Which I will not need as a robot with no flesh or blood.
It's
He does have
locked,
flesh. We
but
went
there's
over
no
this.
one
It's fake
inside.
flesh.
Oh, okay. Synthetic flesh.
It's synthetic flesh.
State of the art.
Indeed. I can't go in?
No.
Huh?
All right. Well, that seems like a problem for people and not robots. I cannot exit, for I would have to run at superhuman strength, and then they would know.
Yuma is
My
slowly...
secret.
Oh my god, you can actually kind of see him reflected in the wall a little bit. Look, the Switch is actually rendering a little bit of a reflection. I'm proud of you, Switch. It's gone now.
It's a map of the train.
Yeah, we already saw this.
Yeah. It's old news.
Old news. Get good.
Can't go there. The game's like, what are you doing? Stop.
You literally
It
just
says
like
main
stop.
control room B. The door is locked and won't open. I see a driver's seat in there, but no one's inside.
Yeah, this is the...
Same thing as
There's a
control.
machine, but it's not on.
So this one isn't on. The other did have a
Driver's
running
seats on
machine.
both sides of the train. I think that means they can go in either direction. Oh. I kinda sounded like a real detective there.
I sounded like a real boy. My software is developing.
Oh my god.
My AI.
Yuma. Ah.
Kind of sounded like a real
Sounded like a real detective there.
All
Wow,
right.
that's cool.
So interesting. It seems like I've gone everywhere.
I think you can move to the next door now. The one that
Not this one.
No, on the
The
other
one I
side.
tried
the
to
one
go
that,
in and they were like, no.
Yeah, I think you just
Young
needed to
robot?
look at the control room first.
Really veering right here. Nope. Please.
Huh?
There we go.
Someone's there. I heard a voice behind the door.
Who could it be?
It's got to be a fellow detective,
Fellow detective.
but perhaps a real boy or girl. Whoa! We're pumped.
A whole set. Look at that. Look at the crew.
All right, love. That's giving me Ace. That guy's giving me Ace
vibes. We got a cast, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, time to make judgments and define
Excuse
my
me. Are you with the World Detective Organization?
love interest.
Yes, of course.
You are, right? You're master detectives, aren't you?
You have to tell me. I understand you don't want to spoil everything, and that's fine. Is this the bulk of the cast?
I can't answer that question. for
But
you.
I have to know if I need to pick one of these as my love interest.
You have to pick one of these as your love interest.
Great. I think I've decided.
But who
Who are
are
we
you?
feeling?
I think it's this one.
It's this one.
I think it's this one.
the twitching
I'm
ears.
with you. I think I'm also a master detective of the World Detective Organization.
A boy like you? Master Detective of the WDO?
It seems like it.
Seems like it.
Are these real ears, do we think?
Very unclear. We've never really been able to suss that out. Like, he does have other, like, you can look at the side of his face in the portrait. He has, like, normal ears, too.
Okay. So
So-
that may just be a weird hat.
I think it's just a, like, robotic hat that can move on its own.
Cool.
Like hell, dumbass.
Huh?
A runt like you, a master detective?
You don't know me.
You're just shooting your mouth off. You look like a shriveled anteater.
I don't.
Well, that's a weird comparison
I'd
to
argue
make.
you look more like a shriveled anteater than me.
True.
Anteater?
Yuma's like, that's a weird insult, man. What the fuck?
What's the meaning of this?
Also intrigued.
Also intrigued.
Also potential love interest.
You got a lot of nerve posing as a master detective. You wanna die right here, right now?
Wait, please hear me out.
You gotta have that really just irrationally angry one.
Oh,
Have to.
right. I have proof that I'm a master detective.
A letter from the World Detective Organization?
Also like the outfit, right? No? The outfit is something?
Whose outfit? Oh, the outfit that
Everyone's.
we're wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's real. There's no mistake about it.
What? Are you serious?
I like how pissed
Looks
this
like
guy
there's
is
a
that we're a
reason
detective.
behind this.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell us. I'll allow it.
He's giving you
Right.
permission.
Thank you.
He's giving what?
He's giving you permission.
That's it for me.
That's it.
I'm sold.
But there's really not much to explain.
Oh.
Just he's
Or
explaining.
they're like, we don't need to.
yeah. You
And
all literally
that's
just saw
what
this.
Amnesia.
Looks that way. I was hoping one of you would know who I am.
Apparently not.
Gotta be the one amnesiac.
No way. We're on the same team, but no one knows me? Then who am I?
That's what I wanna know.
Okay, so if these people were all ultimates, what would their ultimates be?
Ultimate spider face.
Ultimate Spider-Face, classic.
Ultimate girly in the back would be like ultimate chemist.
Okay.
I'm
I like
feeling-
I like that vibe, yeah.
My love would be ultimate question marks.
Oh, he would be the ultimate question marks?
Yup.
But ultimate question marks is usually the amnesia one.
Not always.
Not all. Wow,
Think of-
he's
think of-
flipping the script here.
Think of Kirigiri.
But she was the amnesia one. Oh wait, no, she wasn't.
Makoto was.
No, Makoto wasn't amnesia. She was the amnesia one.
Was she?
Yeah.
More than I thought.
Like, I don't want to give away too much for people that haven't played
True.
Danganronpa, but I'm pretty sure when the game starts, she is the amnesia one.
Well, then
She at least tells people that she doesn't know who she is.
yes.
She doesn't like remember.
Yes, but that was all part of the question mark.
I believe so, yes.
So, our friend here may do the same.
Okay.
And then ultimate. I'll have to spend some more time with the others. I've only really zoomed
Okay.
in on these.
Yep.
Besides, even if the letter is real, you may not be the right recipient.
Do you see another Yuma KOKOHEAD around here?
Yeah. Who else would have such a dumb name but me?
Why do you suspect me?
There is a reason why. But first, do you know what the World Detective Organization is all about?
Hot food trucks.
I'm actually going to say ultimate author for this because of the quill.
The quill? Oh, in his like lapel there.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep, I feel that.
A little bit? I think I remember a little. Or not.
Guess not. So you called yourself a member without even knowing.
Ultimate judgment.
Ultimate
Yes.
judgment.
Sorry.
Well, I suppose it's a master detective's duty to shepherd the lost.
I mean, this guy, like, if you had to pick a character that this guy immediately gives you the vibes of, who would you say?
Byakuya.
Yeah, there's a very obvious immediate right
100%.
answer.
Very well, I'll tell you. Maybe you'll regain your memories after hearing what I have to say.
Like-
and that's why he's my love.
Like, it's such Byakuya vibes.
Thank you.
By the way, if you're watching this and you haven't played Danganronpa,
Sorry, we're going to spoil the whole thing.
Sorry, we're gonna have to talk about it. That's gonna be inevitable. I think we should just establish right now that we might talk about Danganronpa spoilers.
Yeah.
That just, like, we can't really play through this game.
Sorry about
and
it.
not potentially spoil some stuff from Danganronpa.
Yeah,
If
go
you haven't
watch-
played Danganronpa, you should go
Go play it. Go play it.
because
Go pause
it's
this. Go play it.
Amazing
right
and
now.
worth
it's really,
it.
really good.
And
Alright.
if you're looking for recommendations, I do really like Nico B's playthroughs. But if you don't want to play through it yourself, but otherwise, it's just we might spoil stuff. That's just gonna
100%.
happen.
Sorry about that.
Listen up. The World Detective Organization is an extra-legal, extra-privileged organization devoted to eradicating the world's unsolved mysteries.
Extra legal.
Extra legal.
Their branches exist throughout the world, and their investigations are handled by master detectives. As of now, there are roughly 1,000 master detectives in the WDO. All have powers specializing in investigative work.
Do they actually have powers, or are they just good at detecting?
I don't know. What could it be?
Great question, KOKOHEAD.
They are supernatural powers used in
Oh.
investigation, known as forensic fortes. People who develop talents such as clairvoyant or mind reading. They train at the organization to harness these special powers, which aid in their investigations. Those who manage to gain a forte are recognized as master detectives and given a detective deed.
A detective
A
deed?
deed
Which
to detect.
means, if you're a master detective, it should say so on your license.
Let me see your license.
Detective Deed?
It's an identification card. Check your pockets.
Oh, it doesn't look
I
like KOKOHEAD has one.
Oh,
That's
sad.
tough.
If you don't have a detective deed, you ain't one of us.
I wasn't talking to you.
Even if you got one, I'd suspect it's fake anyway.
Go away, Spider-Face.
Oh, hold on. I'm not trying to trick anyone.
Pardon me.
Ultimate programmer?
Okay,
He
we got
seems to
Ultimate
be the
Programmer.
only one accused of being an imposter. But how about the rest of you?
Ultimate clairvoyant?
If you require he has some sort of proof, then the same would apply to everyone.
What about Ace? What would Ace's be?
The answer I want to give would be a spoiler.
Oh no!
Oh!
What'd you just say?
There always has to be the volatile one. You're so right.
There really does.
She's right. Everyone here has just met for the first time. Naturally, we would doubt one another.
I'll say this. It's giving Byakuya And yet, can you ever imagine Byakuya wearing that hat? So in a way, it's giving very not Byakuya all at the same time.
That hat, Byakuya would literally shoot himself in the
Combust.
head before wearing that hat.
First time? So, you guys don't know each other?
Master detectives rarely meet together. We each travel the world on our own, solving cases.
I'm a lone wolf. That's why I have this wolf hat.
I've never seen so many gathered together for a case like this.
I'm going to take off Ultimate Author, Ultimate Lone Wolf.
Ultimate Lone Wolf. Yep.
We thought all of the summoned members had shown up and were about to start introductions. Then you walked in.
I see.
Well, let's start the introductions. We'll include the tardy one as well.
Okay.
What? You still want to do introductions? With the imposter too?
I do also want to ask, with the knowledge that you don't really have a good base to be judging this based off of, but before we get into like introductions or anything, knowing that he brought up the idea of like forensic fortes, these like supernatural powers that master detectives have, what do you think their fortes are?
I'm going to say clairvoyance for the girlie closest to us.
Okay, with the bow in her hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say, I don't really have examples of what they could be.
I know. So it is sort of like, you know, you're just kind of shooting in the dark.
I'm on the
but-
back foot, certainly. Is like invisibility one?
It could
It's
be
fine
anything.
for us to
Oh, sorry.
ascertain each of our identities moving forward.
Oh,
All right.
press L again.
All the more reason due to this perplexing circumstance.
You turned
Turned
on
on
auto by
autoplay.
accident, yeah.
Let me say invisibility for Ace.
For Ace, okay.
Let me say mind reading for.
But and for those of you that haven't played 999, by Ace we're referring to the old man.
I'll say mind reading for Lone Wolf.
For Lone Wolf, okay.
I'll say. Ooh, what else would be useful? Door unlocking?
Okay.
Like
For-
ultimate lock pick?
Sure, yeah.
Um,
For which one? Spiderface or
No, for Girly Pop.
okay.
And
For Chemist Girl, right?
for Chemist.
Okay, yeah.
She's a chemist and a lock pick.
Chemist and a lockpick. She uses her chemicals to pick locks.
Exactly. And I don't think Spiderface has a power.
Oh,
and I
really?
think
And that's why he's so angry?
His power is making people think he has power.
That's great.
It's meta.
Okay, I like that.
Perplexing circumstance? What does he mean by that?
Now, let's begin.
Let's get to it. All right, you get to pick the order. Oh, well, okay.
I'll go first.
Zilch!
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Zilch Alexander.
What's really funny about this is if you don't talk to him first, he still says, "I'll go first."
Hilarious. Zilch Alexander.
Zilch Alexander. We got a name for Lone Wolf.
Zilch.
Flashes his badge at you.
In love.
I'm from the Southern Forest Preserve District's detective agency. They call me Nature's Mediator. I love people, nature, and the harmony between them.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, really, really strong Byakuya vibes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like loving people was Byakuya's whole thing.
Exactly.
However, there are times when some would attempt to ruin that harmony. My specialty is in handling those people. Have you heard of the chain of mysterious murders surrounding the dam construction at Souls Lake?
Our boy literally didn't even remember his own name until 5 minutes ago. He has
Probably
not heard of this.
Probably not.
Rumor has it that one by one, everyone involved with the dam's construction died, all cursed by a sunken ritual site. It was a once-in-a-century difficult case. The one who solved it was none other than myself.
Nicely done.
There wasn't much to it. The culprits were locals who wanted the rights to the dam for themselves. The strange part is that all 52 villagers were in on it. They all kept their lips sewn shut to protect the secret.
Like literally? That's
I'll
pretty
let you
extreme.
figure out what that means.
What? Is that an innuendo?
When harmony between man and nature is disrupted, disaster strikes. That is one thing I have learned as a detective.
I'm a little confused, and
By what?
Tell me if I've missed something. But what is his power?
He hasn't actually said yet.
Okay.
Nature's mediator. He does look like a good detective.
That's so nice.
Though
And
he
a
suspected
human.
me, he still gave me a fair chance to explain myself. He looks a bit intense, but maybe he's a good person.
I'll describe my forte as well.
Oh, great.
Here we go.
I'm uncomfortable exposing classified information regarding investigators, but this is an emergency.
Got no choice.
My forte is animal investigation.
So cool. He
Yeah.
is the ultimate lone wolf.
I
Lone
can
wolf.
control animals as I wish.
Oh
and
my
recruit them for my own
God!
purpose. Quite fitting for the philanthropist that I am.
I love him.
Though useful in many ways, I mainly use it to gather intel. It allows me to survey a target while remaining undetected. As a basic rule, I can only control four-legged mammals. Less intelligent animals are easier to control.
Only four-legged
I
mammals,
often
no
use
penguins.
They're the perfect animals for undercover investigations. Unfortunately, I can't show it off right now, because there aren't any mice on this train.
But there are some rats, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Not only
There's a
is he
spider right
good
over. Oh, that's not a
detective,
four-legged
but he
mammal.
also has those powers. He really is impressive.
That is all from me.
I think Yuma's also
With
falling in
love,
love.
I yield to the next person.
With love.
Love.
Wait. You won him over. He's
oh
yours.
my God.
You got your soulmate.
He
Dating
thinks-
sim complete
he thinks
in the
I'm
first
cute.
episode.
All right.
All right,
Let's
who we
see
going at
what
next?
You're all about.
What you got, Ace?
I am Zange Eraser.
Eraser.
I come from a detective agency on the front lines, far from here.
Zange Eraser.
Eraser? Intense.
Intense.
Zilch Alexander, Zange Eraser.
Yeah. The names in this game
Perhaps
are
you
something.
expect an introduction, but I have nothing to say.
Very well.
Let the past melt like ice in an evening stream. That's how I live my life.
It's a good policy.
My forte is thoughtography. I can transcribe images from my memory onto electronics.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. He can literally
That's
like
all for
use
me.
his,
There's no need for any further explanation.
he can literally like use his memory as photographic evidence.
Cool.
There's clearly something extraordinary about him.
All right, anyway.
Moving on. Chemist, what do you got?
Hey, young man.
Me?
That's right. Come here. Stand before me.
Why?
He's so short.
Whoa.
Hug.
Huh? What's going on?
I actually kind of have a thing with Zilch Alexander, so I wouldn't want to lead you wrong.
I'm measuring you.
Oh.
She's just measuring you.
Oh.
Stay still for just a second. I'll be quick. Thank you. That was quite educational. That outfit fits you well.
She has learned a lot.
My name is Melanie Goldmine.
Melanie
My
Goldmine.
home is rather far north from here.
I love
Out there is a branch with detectives adept at spiritism. I was also active there as a medium.
Sorry, keep going.
I love this in comparison to Danganronpa, where all the characters in Danganronpa have like actual just real Japanese names.
Yeah.
And then you have this game with like
Melanie
Zange
Goldmine.
Eraser and Melanie Goldmine and Zilch Alexander and Yuma KOKOHEAD.
Her makeup's crazy.
It is really crazy makeup.
Complimentary.
She just kind of goes for it, and I respect that.
A medium?
I can summon the souls of the dead by using my body as a vessel.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool powers we have across the board.
We have had some pretty cool powers so far.
Summon a soul? Can you summon anyone who has died? Like, for example, the victim of a crime?
In theory.
Just, you
Yes,
know,
of
casually.
course.
By
But
asking
there is
hypothetically.
one condition. I require the clothes that person wore while they were still alive.
Oh, interesting.
Only by wearing their clothes can I summon their soul.
Is that what you're measuring my clothes?
It might have been.
Hence why my powers don't work on people smaller than me, or if the person is far bigger. Overall, the size must match.
She can't just like squeeze it on. It needs to fit naturally for it to work.
Also, I can't abide outfits with no fashion sense. Filthy, reeking clothes are always out of the question.
She's
that
really
seems like
she's
a
really
pretty-
adding a lot of stipulations
Yeah.
onto her ability here.
That seems like a pretty arbitrary limitation.
So like if they got blood all over those clothes, fuck that. I'm not wearing that shit.
If those clothes haven't been washed, absolutely not.
That sounds more like a preference than a condition.
Right.
Clothes
Yuma
make
knows
a
what's up.
man. They reveal all about one's livelihood, like skin worn over skin. That's what clothes are all about.
That's so true. Clothes are my skin.
Skin.
Consider that when compared to bare skin, clothing has a greater surface area seen by other people.
Please consider.
Are we sure
Therefore,
she's not the robot?
Clothes are an expression of a person's identity and originality.
No, she's way too invested in clothes. A robot wouldn't care.
That's fair.
You ever think about how you've never heard of ghosts being naked?
What?
Ghosts wear clothing because those clothes are a part of their identity.
Well, they're the ghost skin. So,
The skin
Now
of a
that you mention
skin.
it.
That's why, despite your amnesia, I can tell the kind of person you are just by looking at the clothes you wear.
they're the same clothes that you're wearing, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're really just wearing the same outfit.
Yeah.
Your uniform is undoubtedly an official one supplied by the WDO.
So is yours.
Right.
And I found it fits you perfectly after measuring your size. I don't think it could possibly belong to someone else.
There's no one else my size.
Which means I really am a master detective?
Oh hell yeah.
Good for you.
Am I one or not?
No, she just
I can't figure it out without my memory coming back to me.
she just told you are Yuma.
That's all I have to say. I'm the medium detective Melanie. Nice to meet you all.
Now, let me go with mine. Ow.
A small medium at large.
It's funny.
An introduction. Introduce myself. A subjective observation of one's own self-image, explained objectively.
Programmer.
Are you okay?
Did I do something that caused you concern?
No, it's just you seem to be having difficulty introducing yourself.
Cannot believe this is the same voice as Hifumi.
I know.
That's crazy.
It's
That's
really
talent.
incredible.
I rarely have a need to do so I was considering what approach to take. After all, is there such a thing as a self in the first place? All
Oh
I
God,
am
we're
is
getting
a bundle
existential.
of nervous tissue reacting to external stimuli. If I had to, I guess I'd call myself Poochie Lavman.
I'm not even nervous tissue because I'm a robot.
Poochie Lavman.
She looks sad.
So sad.
There, there.
It's okay,
She's so
little.
existential. She's made herself sad.
It's okay, little Poochie.
So, your name is Poochie then?
Names are meaningless. A method of arbitrary labeling for self-recognition. Symbols for categorization. Nothing more. To that end, it serves the same purpose as a detective deed. Or so I, Poochie, believe.
In case you forgot my name.
She seems a bit odd.
Doesn't she?
What makes you
Most
think
of the
that?
World Detective Organization's work is investigating unsolved mysteries. I was trusted with many bureaucratic investigations. My clients are mainly enterprises and politicians. Depending on the client, I use my forte to see if the transaction party is trustworthy.
How do you do that?
My
Trust
forte
checker.
is known as audio aptitude. When I concentrate, I can hear anything from distant whispers, footsteps, and even heartbeats.
Really good ears.
Really good
No
hearing.
one is safe to speak of their secrets when I, Poochie, am around.
Poochie.
Poochie.
Oh, then did you hear anything suspicious at the station? Maybe we can figure out what happened.
Yes,
to me.
I did, and I decided not to say it until right now.
Unfortunately, unless I focus my efforts on listening, I'm unable to hear things far away.
She's actually basically just Daredevil.
Oh, I see.
Constantly listening in on all sounds leads to a sensation of my physical boundaries within reality dissolving away.
That sounds unpleasant.
That does.
That's where the
Reality
existentialism
and
comes
sense of
from.
Self starts to vanish, which is why I tend to close my ears unless I'm using my powers.
Being blessed with powers sure comes at a price. Did she always act in such a strange way? Or did it develop after she obtained her forte?
Who's to know, Yuma?
Who's to
Regardless,
know?
She definitely has a distinct air about her.
That is all I have to say about myself.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
the blush.
This part of her seems a bit more.
She got the
normal.
blush. She's trying to come between you and Zelch.
Didn't I just finish my introduction? I shouldn't be the only one talking.
Sure would like you to be.
What about you, Poochie? You got more to say?
All right, time to leave.
That's it. Bye.
Those are all the people I need to know.
Those are all the people. That's it. The entire cast of the game.
Let's do things logically.
Ooh. Daddy Zilch.
Daddy Zelch? Permission? Okay.
Now then,
Ooh.
So get back here.
And I really hopped too.
Get back here, he says.
You get
Okay,
back
if I
here.
have to.
I'm
Yes,
Aphex
Daddy.
Logan. I'm from the detective branch in the eastern slums.
Aphex is a cool name.
Aphex is a very cool name.
We got a slew of cool names. Also super cool eyes.
Okay, if you had to pick your favorite name of the lot, what are you going with?
They call me a master
I mean,
detective
Aphex
now,
Logan is the coolest name.
but
I
I'm
think.
originally
Yeah?
a broke,
Okay.
illegal immigrant. When I was a kid, I was in an upstanding home, living an upstanding life. My parents were lawyers who never tolerated injustice.
Ew, lawyers.
They should have left
Lawyers?
well enough alone with that local
Lawyers
mafioso.
suck.
Because they went after him, they were murdered.
Oh my
Their
god.
necks were cut open, right in front of me.
That is a pretty hardcore backstory.
They're going really hard on Aphex's backstory right now. Oh
they're-
my
they're
god.
They're like, look, we know he's super brash, but we want to make it clear that like there's a reason for that.
No. This is a lovable guy. All things considered.
That's awful.
I ran away to protect myself and jumped on a ship at the port. I didn't know where the ship was going. That was the moment I threw away my past and my home.
God.
Yeah, they're
Drifted
really
to the slums and did
trauma.
everything I could to survive.
Aphex.
damn
I managed to survive until now, thanks to luck.
pure luck.
With my natural talents, I was able to become a detective. But I also wanted revenge.
That's
Fair.
super fair.
That makes sense.
Can't stand evil. But even if you ain't evil, I'll show no mercy to those who stand in my way.
All right, I'm coming around on Aphex.
Coming around on Aphex?
I think I'm Team Aphex. I mean, not Team Aphex over Zilch.
right.
obviously.
Not like one true love.
right,
But,
but a deep appreciation.
okay.
If I can't figure out the difference between the good guys and the baddies, then I just beat up both of them. Kill or be killed is my motto.
He's not bad. He's just scared.
Yeah, he just really can't risk not being hardcore.
Yeah, he can't allow himself that vulnerability again.
Exactly.
He looks scary, but that's not all.
He looks a little sweet.
He
I
does.
think there's a deep sadness
Oh,
within him.
God.
Oh,
I can't share details about my forte. Just know it's kinda like radar.
That's all you're going to tell us?
confidential.
You got a problem with that,
Whoa.
you tiny runt?
The anger.
Not at all. You sure are a frail-looking kid, aren't you?
He really has big, like, you know, Mondo vibes.
Yeah, that's a Mondo face through and through.
It really is. Doesn't have the Mondo
Pale
hair,
to
though.
boot.
True. And
Like
who does?
disaster's got its claws on ya. You sure nothing weird is haunting you?
No way!
A detective's gotta be tough. How about a little training?
What's that? What training?
First, you'll need to get used to stab wounds. We'll start with an ice pick.
Oh.
And scissors. And a fruit.
I'd rather not do
Oh.
that training, actually.
Thanks.
If I get a choice.
No, thank you.
Don't be shy, runt.
No, really? I'm fine.
Too bad.
Okay, well, I think now that we've finished meeting all of our master detective friends, before we move on and talk to Zilch, we're gonna go ahead and end things there. And kiss. We're gonna go ahead and end things there for. Oh, he disappeared. He was like, "Okay, well, we're ending the episode. Bye." And end things.
He said his power was talking to animals, but it is invisibility.
Oh, so is yours. He can make you invisible too. Look at that.
when we touch.
Oh, you've turned invisible.
All right, I'm done.
We're going to go ahead and end things there for today, for this episode, for our first episode of Master Detective Archives Rain Code, with Yuma ready to sit in that obviously empty chair. And we'll pick up next time and see what our Master Detective buddies are up to aboard the Amaterasu Express.
Yay!
So anyway, until then, see y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.